2020, when the world was hit with the pandemic. The good news is, hello, amazing people, a very happy Republic Day to all my viewers. Today is a really special day, and so I bring to you this video and a really special topic to talk about. Now, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, our country has witnessed both highs and lows the past 2 years. So given the ups and downs, the shortcomings, etc., and all of it, what lies next for India? Is it gonna be a tough road ahead, or is it gonna lead India to becoming the next superpower? So let's get straight to the facts. The International Monetary Fund (IMF) in its World Economic Outlook has predicted India's economy to grow by 8.5% in 2022. On the other hand, listen up, IMF predicted USA's growth by 5.2% and 5.6% for China. Now that's a huge difference. Why so? Because India has been doing relatively quite well compared to other countries like USA, China, and many other countries around the world in terms of vaccination of its citizens. Now, vaccination of its citizens would mean a healthier population, and this would boost our growth. But today we are still not at level with where we were before the pandemic. So what can be done not only to boost our growth, but to also continue our growth or to escalate development in the country? Replace China. Yes, this can be done, and all thanks to China for that. We are all aware of the fierce situation in the South China Sea. And this has caused a serious trouble for countries such as the Philippines and Vietnam in the South China Sea, because China is trying to claim everything it can get its hands on in the South China Sea. Now, this is compelling these countries to look for a better and a less hostile partner such as India to work with and do most of its trade with. Because if these countries such as the Philippines and Vietnam, if they continue to work with China and depend on China for certain products, China will use their dependency. It will misuse their dependency and use it in its advantage to threaten these countries of breaking off important trade deals with them.
Banner.
Yes, something like that. So now this is an opportunity for India to be a better substitute for China. Because if we can attract investors from around the world, if we can somehow attract the countries around the world, then we can be the next superpower, the next manufacturing hub of the world. The Indian economy had been experiencing rapid growth until the year 2020, when the world was hit with the pandemic. But the good news is that according to International Monetary Fund (IMF), the Indian economy is not expected to remain stagnated. Yes, but the question is, how will this happen? How will our economy be out of recession? Well, the answer to this question is fiscal stimulus. Yes, fiscal stimulus can help the government in doing so. This means infusing more money into the economy. The main focus of the government today has to be on taking the country out of recession. And this can be done by investing public capital into economic activities. Now, its immediate result will be more employment. With more employment, there will be more money in the hands of the people. And with more money, people will spend more. When people start spending more, this will automatically enhance the production in the country. And once our country starts producing more, it will automatically be out of recession. Now, before we proceed, let me tell you a really simple and sweet story. So there were three friends. They were best friends and shared a really close bond. They were like buddies. One day, one of them fell severely ill, was injured, but the other two friends gave him the required support, the encouragement, and saved his life. Now, this is something very similar to what happened with the Indian economy during the pandemic. Now, during the pandemic, many companies dwindled and startups fell apart. The service sector, which is a major component of the Indian economy, witnessed a massive blow. Now, it was during this tough time when the manufacturing and agricultural sectors, the two friends, in a way saved the Indian economy from collapsing. So if you have a look at this picture once again, you will see that the manufacturing and the agricultural sectors, they acted as saviors and helped the Indian economy from collapsing and completely falling apart. So this was a visual representation of what happened to the Indian economy during the pandemic, and I really hope you liked this new visual representation of the situation, and if you actually enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. So, what did we learn from this situation, and what did we learn from this? We learned that it is important for the Indian government to give equal attention to the manufacturing and agricultural sectors as well. It is important for the Indian government to pay equal regard to the other two sectors as well. So now that more than 100 crore people have been vaccinated in India, our country is pretty much back on track and it's doing much better than many other countries around the world. Be it the agricultural sector, the IT sector, the administration department, all these departments are actually witnessing positive trends. People of our country have also not lost hope, and we all are, I would say, resolute in not just, bringing back normalcy, but in also doing better and outperforming pre-COVID levels. The government has also come up with various schemes for infrastructure and industrial development, industrial productivity, all of which will drive our economy towards growth by the end of this decade. So, can we really be the next superpower? Yes, we can, and we can do this quite unsurprisingly, only if the right policies are introduced and backed. So today, it is important for the government to pay equal attention, to pay a closer and a more thoughtful attention to every sector, because this is how India can reach the top, be the next superpower, be the next number one. If you enjoyed watching this video, do share it and give it a thumbs up. And for more such videos, subscribe to the channel.